I made kind of a texture sort of using the polygroups. All I did was just, I went into, under my preferences, I went under draw, and I changed the polyframe to like grayscale, and you can like play around with it. So something like that maybe. And then what you can do is you can come over here to polypaint, and you go polypaint from polygroups, and then you can create a new texture from the polypaint, so you end up with something like that. And so that's what I did. So I have two textures. If your item is mapped, I think it just looks a little bit better. You can make some adjustments to the appearance if you want, you know, like color different things like I did here. So anyway, okay, so I have to get this to the Clip Studio Modeler software. I'm going to show you how to do that from ZBrush. This is ZBrush 21.6.6 right now. So I will go to my export settings, and okay, this is how I do it. I want to save it as FBX. Just save it as demo. And then here's the settings, and this is important, okay? I'm going to save all FBX. I'm going to save FBX 2020 binary. We want to choose Lightwave. That's the native format. I disabled tries. I'm embedding, of course, the maps and the normals. And we're going to smooth our normals quite a lot. I have it like up to 100. It'll look great. And then for the image encoding, I chose PNG and 16-bit TIFF. Those are the settings that I picked. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is open up Modeler. And then the first thing is, of course, import our root node, which will be our demo. Okay, and he's in there. We can't see him because he's really tiny, so we just go into our object information here and punch in a size, and I put 500. There, now we can see him. And we can turn our camera orientation and take a look at this thing, and of course go from there and configure you know, what we want it to look like. Now, if I don't want this to be the default texture, I can go into my material, duplicate it, and of course bring in any other textures that I want. That is how I am getting my things in now. It took a few tries because I wasn't sure what the best format was to use. This is what's currently working for me, and this is just for architectural objects.